This is Jeff Cornell, the D's owner of Lake Orion head coach Chris Bell, back at head coach at Lake Orion after, was it 5 years hiatus from here?
5 years, yes.
What's it like being back?
It's been fun. It's great getting back to the grind. I've got a great coaching staff to work with, but most of all, I've got some great kids. So the kids have been awesome.
Yeah, it seemed like the whole coaching staff pretty much stayed around with Blackstop, going to with special teams and DBs. Just get a little deeper on the the coaching staff, and just how good it is for the kids to have that familiarity.
Yeah, a lot of our coaches are teachers in the district, so that was important to keep those guys intact. Ricky Powell stayed on as our defensive coordinator, does a great job, and he's an outstanding young football coach. Going to be a great head coach one day. I'm the offensive coordinator, but kept our offensive line coach, who's also a teacher in the district. Our wide receiver coach, DJ Reed, came back. Vinny Booker, who played for us, was our head JV coach. He's a teacher in the district. He's our running backs coach. Eric Jennings is back. He's been with the program, so a lot of continuity. Brian Gannon is back. He was with the team last year. Russ Purdy, former defensive coordinator at Seaholm and at Andover, was on our freshman staff last year. He's up coaching linebackers. So great staff. Couldn't be happier.
And what does this school mean for you? I know you played here when you were in high school and stuff. Let's talk about how it's all come like full circle for you.
I take a lot of pride in Lake Orion is my home. From here, live here. This is my 28th year in the district. Whether it be the football program or just Lake Orion in general. So this is our home, and it's great to be out here with the kids. And I think me coming back, I brought a little more of an old school approach. We went back to some of the things that we used to do. But by and large, it's the kids have been great, and it's just fun being back here with them.
You had a sophomore filling at quarterback this year, Tristan Hill. Let's talk about what you've seen from him so far.
He's good. He's a sophomore, so he's got a ways to go, but he's a tremendous athlete, great weapon, very smart football-wise. He's getting better every single week. And we also have another quarterback in Connor McCartan, who takes some time as well, and it's good to be able to lean on the senior as well as the sophomore.
Mm-hmm. 2-2 on the year for you so far. I know you tough loss last week at Adams. What's this team got to do to close out games like that?
Well, we gave one away week one against Ike. We were in a great position, and 2 bad turnovers later, we go from being up a couple scores to down a couple scores late in the game. So that was a tough one to get over. But the kids responded, beat a really good Oak Park team and also a good Oxford team. Mm-hmm. Rochester Adams, it was a good game for half. Second half, we didn't play very well. But some of that, I put some of that, our lack of offensive production, I put some of that on my shoulders. I was asking our kids to do a little bit too much, so we got to get back to doing what we do well. And Adams is a great team. I mean, our defense, I thought, hung in there and played great early on. But I think the fact that we were limited in our offensive plays, we left them on the field too long, and you can't do that against a team like Adams.
And speaking of defense, you got 2 really big standouts in my opinion, Judah Kinney and Caden DeGraffenreid. What are you seeing from them and other guys on the field as well making plays?
They're great leaders. They're tough. They're all in. I'll tell you, our front seven is special. From our linebackers to our D-line. And KD is the only junior in the bunch. The other ones are seniors, and they're playing like seniors, and they're really playing well. We're a little young in the defensive secondary, but they're good players back there. So, I think our defense every week is just going to keep getting better.
And just 15 minutes down the road, you got Stony Creek. A lot of these kids, grew up together and stuff playing against each other. What does this game mean for you guys on Friday coming up?
Nick's done a great job. Their kids play hard. They're well coached, fundamentally sound. We're going to have to play really good football to beat them.
Chris Bell, thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.